Because the 4th gen Wi-Fi servers are shutting down within the next 2 weeks, a bunch of the TPX guys decided to have a tournament. And it's going to be 2-2-2 mixed tier, 8-man round robin down to 4-man single elimination. I'm in it, and the guy behind it is Kooshiro, who I'm playing in a game with right now. Which, well, I'm not playing right now, but we played last night, and we're watching it right now. We're gonna see. Kooper's one of the cooler people I've met in the last couple of years, and he's the one running the tournament. This is not a tournament game. Let me make that clear. This is just a grab baggy warm-up game. We're both trying to get used to the format again. We're both trying to maybe test a few things out, but most importantly, I think we're both trying to have a little bit of fun with this, and that's what we're gonna do. So I led with a scarfed fake-out Metasham lead, which is trying to trick somebody into thinking I'm not scarfed and then surprise them later. Obviously, faking out a fortress has no purpose except mind games, so... and also, obviously, Fortress probably wants to set up some entries against a physically attacking dude, and he chose Stealth Rocks over Spikes or Toxic Spikes, and I'm glad he did because I got my Charizard in before the rocks went up, and I got a Dragon Dance as he switched to Lantern. I figured Lantern might be able to live an Earthquake, but if it did, it would have to be really physically bulky, and it wouldn't be able to do very much back other than paralyze me. But it doesn't matter, I get a crit, I kill it, and that's a pretty good start. In comes Doug Trio, and because rocks are up, and because I'm already set up, I'm just going to stay in. Even if he's going to be sashed and Stone Edge me, I'll take him down to that sash, and then I'll come in with something else and kill it. And kind of fortunately, he turns out to not be sashed. I think that surprised both of us. I think he kind of thought he was sashed, I thought he was sashed, and he wasn't, so I don't know what he was. In comes a Swellow, and this is a play I stand behind. I figured he would probably go for Protect, so I decided to try and get a cheeky Dragon Dance in, be faster than it, and then be able to kill it with Thunder Punch at +2, hopefully. And even if he didn't Protect, I figured I'd be able to take a Brave Bird, I'd be able to take Facade or whatever, because he probably wouldn't have enough attack to take me down. I was at like 3/4 health. It's got paper thin defenses, but they're not that paper thin. And he just got a cheeky little revenge crit and took me down, and I thought that was kind of funny, and it's going to make the game a little bit more fun. It's one thing to get a sweep with a Dragonite or something, or the Charizard, but it's another to play a thinking man's game and try to win. Anyway, I go to physically bulky Nidoqueen over here and just set up my own rocks. And even though this Nidoqueen's physically bulky, Earth Power is not really that powerful of an attack, although it is super effective and coming off of Heatran based 130 special attack. But I figured I'd be able to live and then get an Earthquake off and kill him. Nope. He takes me out clean, so I'm assuming at this point that he's Specs, which that means it's not going to be an annoying Heatran to kill. I will still be able to kill it, I just need my Metacham to do it. However, I'm expecting him to want to switch, probably up to Fortress. I'm just going to go for high jump kicks. And here, I'm fearing Explosion, and I kind of need to keep Metacham alive, but that also looked like it might be able to score the KO, depending on whether I get min-max, or even maybe just average damage, but looks like I kind of got a lower damage roll. Maybe I didn't, maybe I did the exact same, I don't know, but, I thought I'd be able to get the kill, and he gets a rapid spin off, which there was nothing I could really do to prevent that anyway. So I go for my third high jump kick in a row. Thankfully it hits, and it kills the Fortress. Now he's going to go to Swellow, which tells me that he was tricked by my fake out and he doesn't think that I'm scarfed. I can totally kill that thing from there. Unfortunately, I miss, and unfortunately, he's going to get a Facade off, and that's going to kill my Metacham, which was my best Heatran killer, and honestly, at this point, I didn't think that I had that much of a chance. Simply because I have no way to kill Heatran, and, well, I do have a Specs Zam Focus Blast, which can one-hit KO it, but at this point, I wasn't sure if he was Specs. He could have been Scarf, and he could have just killed my Nidoqueen clean, but in hindsight, I make a bit of a blunder by going into Glaceon here. I probably should have gone to Alakazam, but at the same time, Swellow outspeeds it, so I really didn't have a whole lot of options. My other Pokemon is a Sceptile, and that would just get Brave Birded, and that would be stupid. So I figured Glaceon's probably the only thing that can live. Unfortunately for me, he happened to have probably the best thing against the Glaceon, which is a Subpataya Empoleon, which is going to substitute up, it's going to agility, and it's going to be faster than everything I have left, and be able to one-hit KO it after Pattaya. My only hope really is if his fourth move is Grass Knot, which I went for. I tried with Sceptile, but he has Ice Beam, and that's going to signify the end of the match for me. So it was a lot of fun. It was a good little warm-up game, and it got me back into 4th gen. So tournament games. I've already played one tournament game. I won't be posting them until the whole thing's over because I have a very specific team strategy that I'm trying to pull off, and I will say I've already played one game with it, and it worked stupendously. So that was a ton of fun. That was the most fun game that I've played in 4th gen in forever. So I've pretty much had the best start I could imagine to the tournament, and I'm hoping to continue that success later on. But yeah, I look forward to those games. They'll be coming up. I will say that my team strategy is one that I've already tried to pull off once before, but some 10% hacks kind of stopped it. So if you know what I'm talking about, then you know how much fun the strategy is. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun little send-off Sayonara 4th gen tournament, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. There's some cool dudes in the tournament, and yeah, so man, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I hope that came out well.